So I think this is probably a good place to stop and take questions, Tony, if you'd like.
Oh, wow. I think I've got Sharon's on the line too. So I think, hi, Sharon. Thank you very much, Catherine.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you very much for sharing that information. One of the things that from the sounds of it, we've got to start sacrificing some of the things that we like that are not good for us. Yeah. And, one of the things that you said there was that when we eat animals, meat, then we take their cholesterol and add it to the cholesterol we have.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, that's perfect.
So I think that means that we're doing damage already if we've got bad cholesterol. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're adding to it.
We're adding to the cholesterol. So now a lot of people in Nigeria they like meat. They like meat. In fact, I will go past they love meat. And what we want to do is, how can we encourage them? Obviously, people that are not feeling well, they probably will switch quickly. But those that are on the way to not feeling well, how can we encourage them to eat less meat? What are the things that we can do?
Well, I think probably the most effective approach is a crowding out approach. And so what that means is focus on your positive goals. Like I want to have this many vegetables a day, and I want to have this many grams of fiber per day. And if that's the priority, then you'll notice that you're full and you don't have as much room in your stomach for the animal foods. And so, and if someone is having a lot of animal foods, then I would follow that with something high in fiber, like beans or whole grains, something to continue to move that food through so it doesn't affect them as much. But really, I understand about taking away, but I think if you add those other things, you won't desire the meat so much. Your desire will change.
Okay. But is it right? Because some people say, okay, I'll get rid of my meat and then I'll start eating vegetables. But is that going to be okay for them without them doing what you say, the measured balance of food? Because I hear a lot of people say to me, oh, my sister or my friend went on vegetables only and they were sick. Why is that? Why does that happen?
Well, I don't recommend eating only one food group. We have all of these wonderful food groups with a different mix of vitamins and minerals. So if someone wanted to eat a lot of vegetables, that's fantastic. 50% of our plate should be vegetables, but the rest of it should be beans or lentils, peas, whole grains and fruits, and then also some nuts and seeds there. Because if you're just having vegetables, you're not going to get enough protein. You won't get enough calcium. And you won't get enough of some of the special antioxidants that we need for our brain. So please don't eat just vegetables. Eat like half vegetables and then add all these other plant foods with it. So it's balanced.